Hey guys, it's Adam here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. So today we are building what I've called the Wharf Cafe and Art Gallery. So this build started off, basically my current household I was playing with, the sim was like an artist, and I didn't, like with his parents, I like played through like careers and stuff with them. So I didn't want to like put him in the painter career because I felt it would just be a little bit boring. So I came up with this idea that I wanted to do like an art gallery retail lot that I could like buy for him, and he could like sell his paintings that way. And then it kind of just snowballed. So there was no way that he was going to be able to afford this with where he is currently, like money wise. But I don't know, I was just really inspired. I wanted the idea to be like this was sort of a factory on the docks of San Myshuno that had been converted. So this building that we're doing the roof on right now is where the cafe goes, and then the bit on the left is the gallery. So yeah, so you get basically the art gallery, the cafe, and there is an apartment upstairs as well above the cafe. So, you know, it's a really fun, I want it to be kind of a multifunctional lot. I know we don't really have those in game other than the like rental residentials, but like, you know, that's not really what this is. But I just wanted to give you like scope so that you could do like different, like change the lot type and it would still function, you know. So yeah, that's kind of the inspiration for the building. How are you guys doing? I know it's been almost 2 months maybe since my last video. I actually have been really inspired, and as I'm recording this I have like 3 or 4 voiceovers that I need to do. Like I have videos ready to go, edited and everything. I just have to do the voiceover. But I've been really busy. I got a new job pretty like a couple of days after that last video. I'm pretty sure it was like the beginning of June. So I've been busy. I'm like working 5 days a week, and it's my days off. I'm like, I could do a voiceover, but I'm really tired. I'm just gonna relax for myself. And then today the weather was meant to be really good, so I was like, I'm gonna like go out for like a long walk this morning and like really, you know, take in the sun, enjoy myself. It's raining outside and it's so humid, and it's I love the heat, I hate the humidity, so it's kind of my nightmare. So I decided to bite the bullet and just try and knock these voiceovers out. There's like this video which is like 18.5 minutes long. I have a starter home which is maybe like 10 minutes long, so it won't take long. I have another renovation of an old build of mine that I'm pretty sure that's a long enough video too, and I have a 4th video, but I can't remember what it is. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, it's technically also a renovation of an old build. I don't know if you guys remember the townhouse collab from October 2017. It was like, it was a moment for me. I built like this shell with 9 townhouses, and I like, you know, came across builders on Twitter and we came together. And like each furnished one. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of drama in that collab too. I was thinking back when I was renovating that building, I was like, oh my god, there's so much drama, and for what? Like it's not that serious. But yeah, so basically I like sort of renovated the shells of those to be a little bit more interesting, a bit more dynamic. And then I actually, so like, I don't know if you watched the video. I would say go back and watch it, but also it's really embarrassing, so maybe don't. But basically it's like a corner unit of houses. So there's like four terraced houses, a corner unit, and then 4 terraced units going up the opposite way, if that makes sense. I'm doing a horrible job at describing this. But basically I took that corner unit and I turned it into a pub with 2 flats upstairs. So I mean, I guess I've been trying on Twitter to like ask if anyone would like to collab with me, but Twitter is cooked at the minute because I have like maybe honestly maybe like 2 actual human followers, and the rest are just bots because the website has just gone to hell. So I've had very little luck in that my endeavours to find people to collab with. So I mean, if anyone's watching this and would like to furnish a townhouse as a collab, please get on to me. My Twitter is at adamsimsYT, I think. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, at adamsimsYT. So I mean, if anyone's interested, comment down below, or message me on Twitter, connect with me there, because I've been trying to like build up a little community there, but it's not working for whatever reason. And it's really sad because when I was first on Twitter, I had like, I think like 1,500 followers maybe, and like the majority of those were Sims related. But then I kind of fell out of love with the game, and okay, sorry about that. There was a plane going by my house, so I just wanted to just cut there. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I had I think like 1,500 followers, and they were all Sims related, and then I fell out of love with the game and just like YouTube in general, as I tend to do. And then the account got suspended, I think, at some stage, so I like lost all the followers. So it's like, I don't know, there's like a nostalgic sense about that. It was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But anyway, so yeah, if anyone would like to follow me, please do, and I would love to chat over there. We are now onto the interior, so I'm working on the cafe at the minute. I wanted to go for quite a light look in here because in the art gallery segment there's a lot of like exposed brick and concrete, and it's a lot like I guess more saturated color wise, so I wanted to go with like a little bit of contrast here. So we have like light floorboards and like light walls and stuff, which I quite like. It is yeah, quite neutral, I would say. In the cafe space you could like swap out the tables for like something with maybe more colourful tablecloths or something like that, if you wanted to make it a little bit more punchy colour wise, but I quite like it. I will say I did this build maybe a month ago, so I can't really remember the specifics. We are working on like the commercial kitchen right now. Again, I didn't add like the host stand or the waiter station, but if you added those in, then you could make it a restaurant. I know dine out is buggy as anything, so like it wouldn't really work, but theoretically the option is there. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else to talk about. I think in my last video, the beach house renovation, I was telling you guys that I had like started learning to drive. I'm currently on the waiting list for a test, which is crazy. I think it's the like estimator is telling me that I should have a date by like the middle of September, so like 6 weeks now. It's the 2nd of August that I'm recording this, so like it's scary. It's scary and exciting. I really do enjoy driving, but there is a high likelihood that I'm going to fail, because in Ireland it's kind of like a bell curve. They have to fail so many in a day, and the odds are stacked against you basically. I know that like in the States the driving test is like, it's like child's play. It's like drive around a few cones, like do the basics. In Ireland it's like so you go in, you're asking questions on like road signs and like rules of the road, and then you go out to the car and you have to like, they ask you a few questions on like under the hood, who am I, under the bonnet. So like they'd ask like, where's your engine oil, how'd you check your engine oil, where's your your wiper fluid, that sort of thing. And then you go out and you like drive for like 40 minutes or something. So it's like, from what I've heard anyway, the US driving test is like very basic stuff, whereas in like Ireland they're very much like, they want to see you on the roads, like in like basically the advice is like, pretend the examiner isn't there, pretend you're just driving, like going about your day, So yeah, it's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, but yeah, hopefully I will pass when I eventually get a date, but you know, we'll take it as it comes. So we're now onto the interiors of the art gallery segment of the space. So you can see it's very like, you know, kind of metals, exposed brick, concrete, that sort of thing. I wanted to do this sort of built-in unit behind the counter space. In my eyes, these would be like tall cabinets. You like I think it's like 4 or 5 stacked in a row. That would all be like one door that spans like the entire height, and then there would be like more paintings and stuff stacked inside there. I don't know. That was my idea. Obviously, it's not actually functional, but yeah. So yeah, I kind of skipped over a lot of like the interiors there of the cafe, but you know, you saw it. It's a cafe. I wanted to do so, like, in my eyes this was like the loading bay or like the delivery bay of this factory. So it's like a very open space, and then we have these half walls just on the floor that I would imagine are like, I'm so sorry about that. There was yet another plane flew by my house. It's a struggle. So yeah, basically there's these, I put these half walls just in the center. Okay, we already skipped past it, but basically there's half walls just on the floor that I imagine will be like temporary, so you could like take them down, move them around, whatever. And then I actually had my sim Angelo paint some paintings, and I have them hung up, and they are on the version that's on the gallery. So you know, we have this little like studio space then that overlooks the selling area, if you like, the gallery space. It's really cool. I wanted to add like lots of plants and things, make it feel really natural. There is a fire escape then that you can use to access the outside, and also the third floor, which is it's just like a storage space at the minute, but then there's like a little outdoor terrace space too, so it's kind of cool. We're now onto the apartment. I struggled a little bit with the layout here of this main living space. Just, it's kind of an awkward space. There's lots of like windows and symmetry that I didn't want to mess up from the exterior side of things. But I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I wanted to go again with quite, I didn't want it to appear like it was a lot of new things necessarily. So like the kitchen is quite rustic looking, and I thought maybe that was from like, let's say, a kitchenette in the offices that would have been in this part of the factory originally or something like that, you know. Again, just adding to the lower building of stuff. But yeah, another like pretty cool thing, kind of monumental thing that happened to me since the last video. I got to see the Eras tour, Taylor Swift, at the end of June in the Aviva in Dublin. It was incredible. It was, I don't want to say the best night of my life, but kind of the best night of my life. I got to go with my sister, basically. Again, in the last video I mentioned that I lived in America, in Boston, for like 4 months for college, and while I was over there I actually missed my sister's 21st birthday. So I was like struggling for a while. I was like, because I felt really bad initially, because like my family, we love a 21st, so it's like, you know, we do a big party, we do kind of go all out, and I felt really bad that I was going to be missing it. So then I was like, okay, I need to come up with a good surprise, like a present. So I managed to get her tickets, and we went together, and it was really, oh god, it's just phenomenal. I feel like obviously I'm incredibly like lucky to have gotten to go, because the demand was just so huge. You know, we saw online like Ticketmaster being like investigated by like the US government and stuff for like their mishandling of the pre-sale and stuff. But it was just incredible. I would say I've been like a Swiftie, quote unquote, since like, really, I want to say Red Taylor's version. Like, I think, like, obviously she's always been quite well known for like years and years and years. But I think Folklore was my first sort of dip into like, oh, like maybe I'm like a diehard stan. But I really think it was like Red Taylor's version. Like I remember waking up at 5 o'clock Irish time when that released, and it was just so incredible. So yeah, I mean, are any of you guys Swifties? Have you gotten to see her? What are your favorite eras? I have to say, for me personally, I do think like Folklore, Red, and honestly, Tortured Poets are like probably my top three. Um, but yeah, that's kind of my life updates for now. I got a job, got to see Taylor. I'm close to driving. That's kind of it. So we are like pretty close actually to ending this. Oh my god! So this is like just the finishing touches in the apartment. There's like a bedroom, a little office space, and a bathroom, and then your living space. So it's kind of cool. This build is already up in my gallery. It's been up for probably a month at this stage. So if you would like to download it, do check it out. And let me know how you get on with it. You know, do you use it for your current households, for your storylines? Let me know. I'd love to hear about that. So I'm going to leave you guys now. There is going to be some screenshots and stuff, so I hope you enjoy, and thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!